Oh, the humble Oklahoma fried onion burger. Maybe one of the best examples of simple food that lets the ingredients speak for themselves. Bun, beef, salt, and onion. Optionally pickles and cheese and mustard, but the core four are what makes this so special and so tasty. Born during the Great Depression more or less out of necessity, this burger was a great way to stretch a dollar when meat was extremely expensive and onions were cheap. Using a 1-to-1 ratio, I can see why the burger was so popular. Not only is it inexpensive, but it tastes good and is actually surprisingly really filling. Now, this burger is a classic example of an internet sensation recycled by every influencer out there, so to speak. And I normally despise these recipes, but this one is definitely an exception. Again, using a 1-to-1 ratio of beef and onions to actually make it, you simply form your beef into a ball and you want to work it as little as possible to give it the best texture and structure. Then you place them down on a ripping hot pan. For me, I used an electric frying pan. Then you sprinkle some salt on top and all around the beef, then top it with a mountain of onions. I did 3.5 ounces in this recipe for both the beef and for the onions. And once the onions are on top, smash it all down and let the meat sear for several minutes, then flip it so the onions are making all the surface contact. When it comes to a regular burger versus a cheeseburger, I'm the type of person who would say a plain burger is infinitely inferior to a cheeseburger 99% of the time. This, however, is the 1% exception to that rule. But if you are going to add cheese, now's the time. Now that we're at the home stretch, you place your bun on top of the patty so they get steamed naturally as the onions release their liquids and begin to caramelize. A good cue that everything is done is when the sound of the onions is much less aggressive, which means that the liquids have cooked off and all that's left is this sweet and sticky mass of caramelized and slightly charred onions. Get it off the grill and serve it with 2 pickles on the side, and that's it. That's the traditional Oklahoma fried onion burger. Now, is it simple and easy to make? Yes. Was it inexpensive? Quite. Was it good? Since I demoed it, I'd say yes. Until we eat again, this is Chef Boyardee signing off. Thanks for stopping by.